5 rooms, sir. 5 rooms and 4 comfort rooms.
Oh,
Up and down.
wait. Just now was not on. I will repeat again. Now, the family with the one child, the 2-year-old child, you have to sleep with the child. Are you okay with that?
Yes, sir. It's okay, sir.
And there are 3 domestic helper. One will help in the cooking, one will do the housework. But when you are free, you also need to help in the cooking and the housework, like when the child is sleeping. Can you cooperate with the other 2 domestic helper?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can you work along? They are also from the Philippines. They are also through they are also through my agency. But do you think you can cooperate with the other 2 domestic helpers?
Yes, sir.
But the sleeping with the child, the 2-year-old child, which is lalaki, okay, is a boy. 2-year-old, but sometimes you need to get up in the night. Maybe he needs to drink water once or twice in the night. Do you think you can?
Yes, sir.
But if you're not now asleep, then they will allow you to sleep, compensate your sleep maybe in the daytime. Is that okay?
Okay lang, sir.
Okay, I've got another family with 6 person in the house. There are 4 children. 2 of them are grown up, 22 years old and 17 years old. They are already going to school and university. You will have to be responsible to look after the other 2 children who are twins, 5-year-old twins. Can you look after the 5-year-old twins?
Yes, sir.
And also she has got a big house. I think maybe 7 or 8 rooms with maybe 7 bath, 2 dining. But there are only 6 person in the house. Do you think you can do the job?
Yes, sir.
In Saudi, the one that you have 6 children, how big is the house? Is it a big house?
Up and down, sir. Six rooms, sir.
Oh, I see. So it's also a big house?
Yes, sir.
So what was the housework that you need to do in Saudi? Do you clean all the rooms on the same day, or do you clean the rooms maybe on alternate days or once a week?
Yes, sir.
Do you clean all the rooms?
Sir, all around.
But do you clean all the rooms every day?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I see. So if this house is also a big house, and they got a twin, a 5-year-old twin, do you think you can look after them?
Yes, sir.
You can, but you're sure you can, the big house and the twins. The sir mom are working, the 2 children they are going to school, so your main responsibility are the twins, and the housework in the big house. Do you think it's okay?
Okay, sir.
Now, if the employer wants you to work on your off days, are you okay?
Yes, sir.
And the handphone, you are allowed to bring the handphone to call your loved ones after your work, okay? No handphone during working hours. Can you agree to it?
Yes, sir. I agree, sir.
You listen to me clearly. While you're working, you're not allowed to use the handphone, not even to carry in your pocket or hide it in your shirt pocket. All this I don't allow. That means strictly no handphone during working hours. Can you agree?
Yes, sir.
After working hours, you use it for a short while, maybe 20 or 25 minutes to call your mother or your loved ones in the Philippines. In the Philippines only. Can you agree to that?
Yes, sir. I agree, sir.
Yeah. Now, all your experiences are from the one that while you are working in the Middle East, because I see that you are single, not married.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So you don't have any children. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So do you think that you will be able to cope up if I were to ask you to look after, to give you an employer who are going to ask you to look after children? Do you think you can cope up
Yes, sir.
to look after children? Do you
Yes,
think it's
sir.
okay? Can,
Yes.
because your experiences, I see you've got lots of experience looking after children. But do you love children?
Yes, sir. I love you.
You love children, but the thing is now, you will have to take care of the children and fully responsible. The main thing is you have to be very responsible. Are you the responsible type?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me something about yourself so that I will select you?
Okay, sir. I am honest, sir. Responsible, hardworking, and I'm willing to learn the rules of my employer, sir.
I see. So you are going to take the instruction of your employer. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any friends or relative in Malaysia?
None, sir.
None. Now your experience in UAE. What was your experience in UAE?
Same with Saudi, sir. Same Saudi Arabia.
I see. How many children are there?
2 children, sir.
And how old are they?
2 years old and 8 years old, sir.
Or 2 years old and 8 years old. So do you find any problem looking after the 2 children? Are they very active? Do you need to run after the 2 years old?
Yes, sir.
Are they very active children?
Yes, sir.
What was your job? What was your job? Do you feed the children or do you feed the child? Do you shower, change the clothing, maybe teach them some English? Because I see your English is not bad. So what was your job in UAE? What was your job?
All around, sir.
Also the housework.
Household. Yes, sir.
I see. What about the children? Do you shower for
Yes, sir.
the 2-year-old child? Do you shower, change the clothing?
Yes, sir. Every day.
Is it a boy or a girl? The 2-year-old?
2 boys, sir.
Oh, I
Boys.
see. And do you do any cooking?
Yes, sir.
What food do you know how to cook?
A little bit Arabic food, sir, and Philippine food.
Arabic and Philippine food, Okay.
Yes, sir.
Is there any question you want to ask me?
And
None. So if the employer wants you to work on your off day, you are willing to work, Are you willing?
yes, sir.
Now sometimes I might have got employer who are vegetarian. Do you think you can actually eat vegetarian food?
Yes, sir.
You can. Vegetarian, that means no meat. Do you think you can?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. I can.
Now, are you sure you won't get homesick when you come and work in Malaysia? Will you get homesick?
No, sir.
No, we are already more than 4 years overseas. So I'm sure you won't get homesick,
Yes, sir.
Are you mentally prepared to come here to work?
Yes, sir.
And are you willing to sacrifice?
Yes, sir. I'm waiting, sir.
Why do you want to come to Malaysia to work? Why? What is your reason?
Because, sir, I want to help my family and for their everyday needs.
I see. So you want to help your family, because I see that you just came back from UAE in January 2020. That is only 2 months, and you want to come to Malaysia to work. But why do you want to come to Malaysia when you have worked in the Middle East for for about 4 years? Why do you want to come to
Because
Malaysia?
I want to experience, sir, to work from
In
another
Malaysia,
country.
but you are sure you got no friends here, You got no friends and relative, I don't want you to come here and look for friends or look for your relative and bring them to the house. Can you assure me that?
Yes, sir. I agree, sir.
You agree, Okay. I think that's all, I will try and get you an employer.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, For housework, I think no problem, I'm sure you know all the housework, like
Yes.
vacuum, sweeping, doing up the rooms, housekeeping. Do you think you can?
Yes, sir. I can, sir.
Because there are some families who will also want you to make sure the house is properly tidy up, everything is very clean. Can you?
Okay, sir.
Okay, okay. I think that's all, thanks,
Okay, thank you so much, sir,